Hi. Look, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be like, hey, Jim, it's about flippin' time that you've looked at these guys. And I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry that it's taken so long. Every time that I've decided to look at these guys, something else has gotten in the way, something else has happened, whether it be some form of birthday or event that I want to record a video for. It's just been insane. The universe was telling me no. Basically, it was telling us all no. But this is going to be my first look at this band. So, First Aid Kit. And this song is called America. Apparently, yeah, so this is live at Polar Music Prize. Do I know what Polar Music Prize is? No. I've got no idea. Do I know the band? No. Do I know the song? No. So I've got no idea what to expect here. I don't know what style of music this is. I haven't heard any studio version of this beforehand, so seeing this live version is going to be my absolute first time listening. Oh my god, that was a demon. That wasn't a burp, that was a demon. Just expelling demons just casually on a Wednesday morning. Is it Wednesday? It is Wednesday. Good. I'm not that out of touch with time. So this is going to be very interesting for me, because usually, obviously, when you listen to a band, 9 times out of 10, not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, you're listening to a studio version of a song, and, well, this is going to be a brand new experience for me all around. So, before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. If you have not subscribed, I'd highly appreciate it if you did so. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to First Aid Kit live singing America. Is that Paul Simon? Sorry, I'm. Hang on. I think that might be Paul Simon from Simon and Garfunkel. This was 13 years ago. He would have been 71 at the time. Can I find a photo of him from that era? Probably not, because my Google skills aren't that good. But that's Paul Simon, right? Anyway, I digress. Ooh, that's lovely.
Let us be lovers, we'll marry our fortunes together.
What a lovely voice. What a lovely voice. Sorry, before we even go on, I'm going to double check that the quality of this is up the top end, because it is a bit blurry, but there's a whole heap of reasons that could be.
Got some real estate here in my bag.
Ooh.
Ooh, so we bought a pack of cigarettes and Mrs. Wagner pies, and we walked off to look for America.
Wow. Wow.
Kathy,
Oh, Paul Simon wrote the song. That makes so much sense. Oh, that makes so much sense. Because I'm sitting here thinking this harmony is very Simon and Garfunkel-esque, and then turns out text and music, Paul Simon.
said as we boarded a Greyhound in Pittsburgh, Michigan seems like a dream to me now.
That's him for sure. Okay, brilliant.
It took me 4 days to hitchhike from Saginaw, and I
Oh, man.
look for America. Laughing on the bus, playing games with the faces. She said the man in the gabardine suit was a spy. I said, be careful, his bow tie is really a camera.
Oh, man. Oh, hang on. Just, I need a second, because I'm getting emotional just from these particular voices, and it goes a lot to say, look, When it comes to good harmonies, a lot of people that frequent this channel know when a good harmony comes along, I melt and my whole body just kind of reacts in a release of emotion, and usually that amalgamates in crying, right? Look at me trying to, excuse the crying thing like it's unmanly, but no, it's seriously, that tends to be what happens with me. That's just how my body reacts to it, and that's 100% what's happening here. And it goes a lot to say that with these, when it comes to Paul Simon and the way that he writes, and not only as part of Simon and Garfunkel, but with his own stuff as well, his solo stuff as well, the harmony work is intricate in a way that is very hard. It's very hard to replicate. These two ladies are doing such an incredible job, but not just that. There is something to be said about the absolute sheer beauty of their voices, the tenderness, the almost soft-spokenness to the voice that lend themselves so perfectly to this song. And it is wonderful.
Toss me a cigarette, I think there's one. We smoked the last one an hour ago. Ooh, so I looked at the scenery. She read her magazine, and the moon rose over an open field.
Wow.
Kathy, I'm lost, I said, though I knew she was sleeping. I'm empty and aching, and I don't know why.
Wow.
Counting the cars on the New Jersey Turnpike, they've all come to look for America. All come to look
This is stunning.
for America. All come to look for America. All come to look for America.
Wow. Oh my. How wonderful is that? Imagine being Paul Simon in that moment, seeing these two women sing like that, sing his song that he wrote like that. That's wonderful. Oh, good Lord. I guess let's go to final thoughts, shall we? Well, this was beautiful. I'm going to admit, aside from a few Simon and Garfunkel songs and You Can Call Me Al, I don't know many songs that have been written by Paul Simon. So this might be just one that's kind of slipped through the cracks a little bit, and but is beautiful nonetheless. And what a treat. Seriously. What a treat to see two women with incredible voices performing this. The thing that I love about this sort of harmony work, and the reason I love some of this harmony work, especially in the case of this sort of stuff where it is so intricate, is that the main thing that is required with the voice is the insane precision. If there were any notes that were even shaky, it would sound wrong. And don't get me wrong, there were a couple of notes near the end there that Like, if I was them looking back at it, I can imagine the feeling of, could have done that a little bit better, right? But for the most part, 99% of that was great. And this is the thing. When it comes to performing live and performing on stage, that is the most important thing. Continuing on. I've said this before, where when it comes to like making a mistake, the idea is you need to just continue on and pretend like it didn't happen. Because if you are thinking back to that mistake, going, oh crap, I made a mistake here, 9 times out of 10, because you're not thinking of what's coming up, you're going to make another one. And then it starts this loop of just stuffing it up, right? And that's exactly what happened here in those very few cases. It is wonderful what these women have done here. It is stunning. And their voices are just wonderful. And I love this. This is beautiful. This was wonderful. Paul Simon is a very, very good songwriter. And man, I can only imagine what was going through his head when hearing this back, you know? Like hearing this incredible performance. They were wonderful. God. Anyway, okay, that's it for me today. I loved this. This was absolutely stunning. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like a favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe, do all that sort of thing. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what we did here today, you can join us over on Patreon for as little as $3 Australian per month. By doing so, you will join the absolutely wonderful people here. Also, if you're into gaming, I have a gaming channel, Griever Gaming, which you'll find the links to both the Patreon and Griever Gaming in the description below. Bye for now.